On this edition of The Guitar with Rod, we'll be discussing Neural DSP announcing plugin support for Quad Cortex, IK Multimedia releasing their latest plugin Pianoverse, and the legendary guitarist Meola suffering a heart attack on stage while performing in Romania. All coming up. Welcome to The Guitar with Rod. I'm Rod, where we talk all things guitar, music, and you. And without further ado, let's get to this week's latest news. Hailed as the most powerful floor modeler on the planet, Neural DSP's Quad Cortex has become one of the most sought-after devices for professional and amateur guitarists alike. Even the great Dave Mustaine of Megadeth himself has embraced the platform over the years. Combined with Neural DSP's amazing plugins, several of which I use myself, you have one amazing modeling pedal. The only issue for Quad Cortex users, of course, was there hasn't been a way to get those plugins directly onto the device, something Neural DSP has been updating users on for the past 3 years. Well, I'm glad to report that that wait is finally over. Well, sort of. In their September development update, Neural DSP announced that in a few weeks we will release Archetype Polini X. This is a free update for existing users, which comprises many new features and changes. It also marks the next step in our mission to make our plugins compatible with Quad Cortex. The update from Neural DSP went on to explain, does this mean I can use Archetype Polini X on my Quad Cortex when it is released? Not yet. Our plugin teams and Quad Cortex teams have had to significantly improve the architecture of both platforms to ensure plugins can run on the Quad Cortex. There will be a core OS update in the future that introduces the functionality required to support plugins. By that point, we intend to have more plugins finalized for Quad Cortex compatibility, and we will continue to release more QC-compatible plugins in batches. This is fantastic news for Quad Cortex users or for anyone thinking of purchasing the device in the near future. When I was considering buying one of these, was like, what if I plug in, get this plugin super dialed in and then I'm unable to replicate that sound live? Well, Neural DSP seems to have finally resolved that issue, and I, for one, am super excited for the future of their Quad Cortex. In other plugin news, IK Multimedia has announced their latest plugin, Pianoverse. IK Multimedia makes some of the best plugins and virtual instruments on the market, including the award-winning Moto Drum and Moto Bass 2. According to the IK Multimedia site, Pianoverse combines the world's finest concert-grade pianos with inspiring cinematic effects to create an incredibly versatile piano instrument that can excel in any situation where a world-class piano sound is needed, from classical concerts to blockbuster movie soundtracks to live jazz performances. Pianoverse offers the widest sonic palette available in a single virtual instrument, with an initial series of 8 remarkable instruments slated for the release. Some of their models available are the Concert Grand YF3, the Royal Upright Y5, and the Black Diamond B280, which is based on the 9-foot Bosendorfer 280 Vienna Concert Grand Piano. Each can be purchased separately or get them all through the IK Multimedia's new Pianoverse All-Access monthly or yearly plans, which gives you access to all current and new ones on release date. And finally, one of the greatest fusion guitarists in the world, Meola, suffered a heart attack on stage while performing in Romania. According to GuitarWorld.com, Meola was admitted to an emergency hospital on Wednesday evening, September 27th, after suffering a heart attack on stage during a performance in Bucharest, Romania. A photographer who was present at the event told the Associated Press that Meola was seen clasping his chest during the performance and struggled to walk off stage. An update on the guitarist's Instagram page stated he was in stable condition. A few days later, his wife Stephanie also posted an update and stated he was doing much better. I had the privilege of seeing Meola with the late great Paco de Lucia and John McLaughlin, a concert that still resonates with me today. And from all of us here at The Guitar with Rod, we wish you a speedy recovery. Get well soon. So what do you think of the plugin support that's finally coming to Quad Cortex? And will you be checking out IK Multimedia's latest plugin, Pianoverse? Let me know in the comments. That's all for this episode. If you like this type of content and you would like to hear more guitar music and guitar news, please make sure to smash that subscribe button. Make sure to hit the little bell notification so you get the latest updates and notifications. Thank you for joining us today. And remember to keep playing, keep following your dreams, and keep shredding. Until next time, talk to you soon.